Calling all Halo fans, the beloved video game is coming to your TV screens as a TV show. We'll go over a few Easter eggs that you may have missed in the trailer. We'll also break down the trailer and explain the characters and backstory. In other news, we'll go over a fatal mistake the TV show may be repeating. Then we hear that the series is already renewed for a second season. Lastly, we catch wind of a potential lawsuit that could block the launch of the TV show. Let's break down the trailer and see what you missed with High Charity and Elite Armor. There's a significant landmark players saw in two of the top Halo games, and it made its way into the TV series. It hasn't been confirmed just yet, but fans who pay close attention to the trailer strongly think it's High Charity. Viewers only caught a mere glimpse in the background when Makee gets introduced. Makee is a new character, and Halo fans are questioning her relation to High Charity. The game appears to be set during the time period of the Covenant Empire, which will be exciting for fans to witness. With the mainline series in the game, players aren't able to get to see the best moments, and if by chance they do, it's usually only a glimpse. If they were able to see High Charity during its peak, that would be a nice treat for hardcore fans. If showrunners pay mind to the details, then the show will certainly be enjoyable and avoid flopping like other video game adaptations have. Also featured in the trailer was Elites. They're some of the most important, so seeing them in live action will be cool to see how they look. Fans who paid close attention saw when the Master Chief was fighting the Elites, his shield went on, but not the Elites. One theory suggests shields were down due to previous engagements. Another theory is that the Elites are special ops, and therefore don't have shields for their armor set. Also keep in mind that all Elites aren't the same, and many possess a variety of sets that reflect their status level in the military. In addition to the shields, the armor set looks to be an adaptation from Halo 2 Anniversary. Now, let's start with the breakdown on Quan Ha, Marine Armor, and Master Chief's team. Quan Ha is a brand new character in the timeline who first appears in the trailer. The story seems to be centered around her and her relationship with Master Chief after he saves her, although she seems to have some hostility towards him because Quan lives in the outer colony. Those colonies don't get the best quality of life, but they are the furthest away from any human civilization and military. We could see Ha's journey as she tries to trust Master Chief, and their relationship could be a main plotline in the show. In the game, Master Chief and his loyalty towards the UNSC determine a lot of factors. It's going to be interesting seeing how his loyalty plays out if he is defending someone who doesn't have positive thoughts on the government he's so devoted to. In addition, we get a glimpse of the Marine soldiers for a moment, and we see a soldier give the Master Chief a weapon. The gun appears to be an iconic assault rifle that is seen in Halo Infinite. Just like the Elite's armor, the Marines' armor looks to be inspired by the Marines in the main series. Much of the design looks to be from Halo Wars, based on the accents and helmet design. The armor Marines have experienced little changes over the course of the game, so it will be interesting to see if changes like that will happen in the live-action series. It will be a nice opportunity for the creators to take influences from Halo, while also building on it. In addition, we see a glimpse of Master Chief's team, and notice the Spartans that are seen look similar to the ones in Halo Guardians that fight by Master Chief's side. We first catch a glimpse of them wearing an armor set we've seen in Halo 3. For example, Kai has armor that is similar to Master Chief's, and Vanek has some more customizations from the chest to the shoulder. Even though the designs are from past games, there are also a fusion of new ones. Despite the visuals, fans hope the story will be similar and the show will have its own narrative, but still respect sourced material. Let's go over this mistake the show could be repeating. Even though the series is a month away from premiering, it's thought that the show is already repeating a risk like the Book of Boba Fett. While any and all adaptations of the show should be able to stand alone, severe changes to the overall tone of Halo could be fatal. Two of the top critiques have been Cortana's design change and the recasting of Master Chief. If those controversies weren't enough, a recent interview from 343 Industries, Kiki Woldkill, said Master Chief will remove his helmet in the show. The decision to show his face goes against tradition in the game. This is a repeat of a mistake such as the Book of Boba Fett. This will completely diminish the mysterious element. If the main character isn't going to wear his helmet, it'll impact the show's criticism from fans and casual audiences. Even for those who don't know a lot about Star Wars' notorious bounty hunter, having the character go without a helmet for the majority of Season 1 shed mystery and risked losing the audience as a whole. Even decades prior, Stallone's Judge Dredd removes the character's helmet, and in that moment it undermines a very vital element from the comic. Now producers may want to portray a more intimate side of Master Chief's journey, but exposing the character's identity could be the wrong move. The best counter move may be to choose a few central parts of the show to remove his helmet that would add to the story. Nonetheless, the TV show will be a strong competitor in the battle of platforms for sci-fi audiences. With the first season a month away, we learned that the series is already renewed for Season 2. That's right, the live-action Halo series, which will air on Paramount Plus, was just renewed for another season. David Weiner, who has worked on shows such as Fear the Walking Dead and Homecoming, will be acting as the showrunner and executive producer for the second season. The exciting news got announced during an event where Viacom CBS said it's rebranding itself as Paramount as a part of streaming. Announcing another season may help pull in viewers who are skeptical. The live-action show has been a long time coming. It was first announced in 2018 as being a Showtime series, but later on became an exclusive on Paramount+. Showtime Network CEO David Nevins said, "This second season pickup reflects the confidence we have in the power of this epic series to attract and engage viewers. Halo has been a great collaboration with Amblin and 343 Industries, and we're all grateful for the opportunity to continue it." The first series is set to air March 24th on Paramount+. In addition, the people who will play Halo stars are Pablo Schreiber, who plays Master Chief, and Natasha McElhorn as Dr. Halsey. Also, Jen Taylor, who voices the AI program Cortana, will reprise her role in the live-action series. Paramount's programming officer, Tanya Giles, said, "Halo is an expansive world-building opportunity for Paramount+, and we're thrilled to give fans a second season to look forward to before we launch the series next month. Halo will deliver a thrill ride for fans and the gamers and non-gamers alike, as it ties together stunning visuals with a deeper look at the personal stories behind these iconic characters." Could a lawsuit stop the show from airing? Marty O'Donnell may file an injunction against the future series. The original Halo composer is said to be suing Microsoft. Marty O'Donnell is filing a lawsuit against Microsoft over unpaid royalties in June of 2020. A mediation date has been set for this following week, and could go to court if no agreement is reached. What's crazy is that O'Donnell could actually block the release of the TV show, as he has reportedly advised his lawyers to look into it. Paramount failed to credit Marty when they used music from Halo. With the release date closing in, there isn't a lot of time left. Oddly enough, Marty isn't the only one who hasn't been paid. Mike Salvatore, who is the other co-composer of the original trilogy, says Microsoft owes him too. Marty and Mike's joint studio will go to mediation with the publisher of Halo soon enough. If they aren't able to reach an agreement, it's possible they may demand an injunction against the TV series release. This dispute goes back over 20 years, before Microsoft even bought Bungie and Halo. O'Donnell says, "If they made a mistake on that first initial conversation with me, it was that somebody should have said, well, who's going to make the decision on how music is written and used in this game? Because then I would have said, well, that'll be my decision. I have a vested interest at this point to use this music for the game." What are you most excited about with the show's release? How much of the show will resemble the game? And the biggest question of all, will the show see the light among the injunctions? Let us know your thoughts and comments down below.